And now it's our pleasure to present the Agency Volunteer of the Year Awards. Every year, it's a privilege to honor those of you in our community who give of themselves to make Jewish Omaha the best that it can be. Our agency volunteers are the backbone of our organization, those who work diligently alongside our professional staff, not for the recognition of their love, but for their love of our shared mission. When your name is called, please join us on stage to receive your award, and please remain on stage until we've recognized all of our volunteers so that we can take a group picture.
The Jewish Federation of Omaha is the hub of Jewish communal life in Omaha. Our family of agencies represent a broad range of services for people of every life stage, and the Federation provides the structure, organization, and funding to make it all possible under one roof. For our 2023 Volunteer of the Year, the Federation is proud to honor Richard Heyman.
Richard is the chair of the JFO Governance Committee and has over 35 years of experience building and implementing business strategies for entrepreneurial endeavors and large public enterprises. For the past 6 years, he has guided the Federation through bylaw changes that have enhanced the organization's structure and operations. Richard navigated these changes with JFO volunteers and professional staff, acting as a trusted advisor to the board chair and CEO on matters of governance and board structure. He also worked with the JFO governing board to help them operate more effectively for our community. Thank you, Richard, and congratulations.
Together, the Institute for Holocaust Education, under the leadership of Scott Lickey, and the Jewish Community Relations Council under the direction of Sharon Broadkey, are helping to end bigotry, hate, and anti-Semitism. Through educating about the Holocaust and genocide, activating local change makers to improve public policy, and promoting early anti-bias education, they are working to make a difference in our world. This year, the IHE and JCRC are recognizing Janie Kulikowski as their Volunteer of the Year.
Janie is the chair of the JCRC's Education and Programming Committee and has been a vital contributor to both the IHE and the JCRC. The success of educational programs offered by both agencies, such as the amazing Williston Reads, have been achieved in no small part through Janie's hard work and dedication. For the JCRC, she has been instrumental in programs such as the Community Conversations and Student to Student. Each of these programs reach a wide range of people in the Jewish and general communities. She also serves as a sounding board for all the new ideas for both agencies. Janie, congratulations, and thank you for all you do to support our community through education.
Every week, the Jewish Press, under the leadership of Annetta Van de Kamp Wright, brings local news to over 2,600 Omaha Metro households and over 250 additional households nationwide. Their digital issue is read the world over in places from South Korea to Brazil. The Jewish Press is one of the few remaining Jewish American publications that prints every week and has been doing continuously since 1920. Digital issues dating back to the early 1950s are available online. Tonight, the Press is honoring its Volunteer of the Year, Margie Gutnick.
As chair of the Jewish Press Advisory Board, Margie has been so engaged, communicating effectively and making herself available anytime she's needed. A St. Louis native, Margie has made Omaha her home by stepping up and putting in the work for this community. In addition to her positions on the Jewish Press and Federation boards, Margie is also active on other boards and committees throughout Jewish Omaha. She has been the recipient of the Lois Jean Schrager Memorial Young Leadership Award, Award, the Phil and Terry Schrager Spirit of Federation Award, and the Bethel Synagogue's President's Award. Thank you, Margie, for all your contributions to the Omaha Jewish community.
The Rose Blumkin Jewish Home, under the leadership of Chris Ulven, is a 5-star skilled nursing care provider with a stellar reputation for offering exceptional care, short-term rehabilitation, and a commitment to the mission of caring for our Jewish community elders. The Rose Blumkin Jewish Home is proud to honor Joe and Tina Myers as this year's Volunteers of the Year.
Joe and Tina have been serving our community through RBJH since January 2022, when the need for volunteers was really at its height. They worked daily with the visitation monitoring and screening process and performed COVID antigen testing. Since then, Joe and Tina have remained committed volunteers, visiting the residents to play games, assisting during special events, and accompanying them to doctor's appointments. During the warmer months, Joe takes residents out for side-by-side bike rides around the campus. Joe and Tina are always willing to jump in where needed and show a great deal of compassion and dedication to the Omaha Jewish community. Thank you for all you do for our residents.
Jewish Family Service, under the leadership of Teresa Drelajars, provides essential services to those in the community who are facing challenges in their lives. Jewish Family Service is proud to honor the JFS Reimagining Committee as this year's Volunteers of the Year. The committee members include Sally Kaplan, Gloria Kaslow, Alan Crixfeld, Marty Finkelpolis, Shayna Ray, Marty Rosen Atherton, Norm Sheldon, and Sonia Tipp.
The JFS Reimagining Committee volunteered many hours of their time and years of combined knowledge and expertise to assess the current services of JFS and analyze the changing needs of our community. Their conclusion was that JFS could become an even greater asset to the Jewish community and to the community at large. The group's input and recommendations were invaluable in creating a plan to expand the scope and services of JFS. Through their vision and foresight, the Reimagining Committee has inspired and supported JFS in carrying out an enhanced mission, both now and well into the future. Thank you all very, very much, and congratulations.
The Nebraska Jewish Historical Society is the newest member of the Jewish Federation's family of agencies. Under the leadership of Jane Rips, NJHS promotes the acquisition, cataloging, and the use of historical materials to preserve the history of the Jewish families who settled in Nebraska and Council Bluffs. NJHS is proud to honor their first Volunteers of the Year, John Myers and Ben Jessman.
Three years ago, Ben Justman recognized the opportunity afforded by a potential merger with the Federation and initiated conversations to bring this project to fruition. Since the early stages of the merger between NJHS and the JFO, John Myers worked with Ben as leaders of their respective organizations to negotiate a mutually beneficial partnership that will have positive impacts on our community for years to come. The first major initiative of the newly merged organizations, the beautiful Milton Mendel and Marcia Kleinberg Jewish Omaha Heritage Center, was another collaborative effort. John recruited a content committee, including Ben, and together the group curated text, images, and other media that tell the story of Omaha's Jewish history. Ben drafted significant portions of the content and gathered supporting images and artifacts from the NJHS archives. For several years, John worked with the specialists and vendors who were charged with bringing the beautiful Kleinberg Heritage Center to life. The NJHS-JFO merger and the Kleinberg Heritage Center could not have happened without Ben's committed and forward-thinking leadership and John's steadfast devotion to both projects. Congratulations on everything both of you have achieved.
The Steinberg Omaha JCC, under the leadership of Mark Martin, has been the hub of Jewish activity since it opened its doors in 1925. Its programs include early childhood, fitness, summer camp, Kids In, BBYO, aquatics, athletics, dance, theater, and additional programs that serve children, teens, and adults. The JCC's Volunteer of the Year is Doug Heichel.
Doug's connection to the Omaha Jewish community began in high school when Penny Davis offered him a summer job at Greater Omaha Packing. This continued through college, and after graduation, Penny suggested that he apply with the USDA Agricultural Marketing Service. This 38-year career. After many moves and promotions, Doug and his family eventually returned to Omaha. Saul Davis strongly suggested that their family join the JCC, which they did in 1995. Doug's wife and daughters visited the pool regularly, but his interest was piqued when the new fitness center opened in 1999. Retired now for 13 years, Doug is a dedicated volunteer and one of the JCC's most outspoken advocates. Doug earned the nickname The Mayor from his friend and workout partner, Steve Reikus. Doug attends group exercise classes every morning and returns in the evenings to volunteer at the fitness kiosk, answering member questions, giving directions, and espousing the virtues of being a J member. Thank you.
The mission of the JFO Foundation, under the leadership of Amy Bernstein Shivers, is to help assure the stability and continuity of Jewish life and to support communal services in the Omaha area by establishing and accumulating enduring assets and permanent funding resources. The foundation is proud to honor as their Volunteer of the Year, Steve Block.
Steve joined the foundation board in 1996, serving as president of the foundation from 2003 to 2009. In this role, he oversaw the distribution of over $36 million, primarily within the Omaha Jewish community. Steve was also instrumental in establishing the foundation as a separate supporting foundation entity benefiting the JFO. The foundation board established the Steve Block President's Fund as an expression of appreciation for his service and a testament to the crucial role he played providing valuable legal counsel and contributing to major gifts. We are thankful that Steve continues to serve on the foundation board, sharing his vast knowledge and experience. Congratulations.